Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's edition of the AEW Dynamite Recap Show. This week's Dynamite, of course, takes place at the Chatway Arena in Norfolk, Virginia, building up to Double or Nothing pay-per-view. Got I believe, the final match of the men's portion of the tournament. And, of course, we also already know who the two female competitors are. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and do the usual thing. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, if you're enjoying this, click that thumbs up button. Also, leave me a comment. What you think about this week's Dynamite? Are you looking forward to Double or Nothing? Also, if you're not a subscriber yet, be a champ and click on that subscribe button. All those things be greatly appreciated. Now, with all that out of the way, let's freaking go. And we begin things with an 8-man all-star tag. Pretty good match. Like I said, you know what? As I'm doing this, never been a wrestler. I can't give you the in-depth details like a Jim Cornette or a Jeff Jarrett or anybody like that. But me particularly, I did enjoy this match. We had some old school spot here where the heels in this match, they took Omega's arm and gave it to Matt Jackson. He kept on doing an over the shoulder kind of arm wrench to it. And of course, these look at fans, they're posing and everything. And I still Ricochet did the same thing. Then Omega reversed it and handed the arm to Matt Jackson. Of course, didn't realize until it was too late that he was wrenching on Omega's arm. So I thought that was a cool spot. Kind of a long match. I think everybody got their stuff in as usual. Omega came in, kind of turned it around, gave Matt, excuse me. No funny spot here. I totally got that. That was kind of funny. It was an entertaining match. Everybody missed their elbows. The fans got what they want. They got a little bit of action between Kenny Omega and Okada. But in the end of the match, Mark Briscoe was going for the froggy bow, but Ricochet pushed him off. That set him up for Okada's Rainmaker, and that's what won the match. But like I said, pretty good match, in my opinion, or at least entertaining. I think everybody got their money's worth out of that match. Long match. I think once they be around 30 minutes, give a little maybe. But like I said, pretty good match. Next up, we had the Ops, your Trios Tag Team Champions. They pretty much beat up Bret Titus and his partners. I think of their name. Powerhouse Ops ends it with a spine buster. After the match, the Death Riders came in, attacked the Ops. Casanoli wound up hitting Shibata on a chair with a neutralizer. Samoa Joe got on the mic, said, "Look, you always want to play the numbers game on us. Hey, and I want this to be a one-on-one match. The only way it's going to be a one-on-one match will be me and you in a cage." And towards the end of the show, they made it official. So, in their, I forgot the name of the beach blast, whatever they're calling it, it's going to be Samoa Joe and Jon Moxley in a steel cage match. Speaking of champions here, we had the AEW Women's Champion, Timeless Toni Storm. She took on Miyu Yamashita. I hope I pronounced that right. Miyu takes over after Tori went for the butt bomb, the eye hit. I forgot what they call it. My bad, folks. But anyway, pretty much got her arse stuck in between the turnbuckles there, and Miyu took advantage of that, kept kicking Toni Storm in the arse. That's until Luther came in and trying to keep Miyu from doing it, and sorry, Tony Schiavone. And the back in the good old days, when Luther touched Miyu, that would have been disqualification. This wasn't a title match. This was a qualifier match. But Miyu had a good show in here. But the hip attack into the Storm Zero Pile Driver is what won for the champ. Hip attack, that's what it was. She tried for a couple of those and was unsuccessful a couple times, except for that last After the match, Mercedes Moné came out saying she will win the Owen Hart Cup at Double Nothing to face Tony Storm at All In. Here came Jamie Hayter, excuse me. Jamie Hayter came out, smacked Mercedes Moné a little bit. Moné ran off and kind of had a little stare down with Thomas Tony Storm. Then Tony Storm started dancing to Hayter's music. So kind of funny there. All right, next segment of the night features the Hurt Syndicate. Earlier when they came in, there's I guess a group of fans there saying, "Hey, we hurt people, we hurt people." They did not like it one bit, so the Hurt Syndicate wound up smacking them around. MVP entered the ring, said, "Hey, they've been talking about adding a fourth member for a while, so let's try this one more time." He has MJF come to the ring. Uh, Shelton and MVP gave their thumbs up to him, and in a very dramatic way, Bobby Lashley, gave him the thumbs down, and that's when MJF started running his mouth. He says, "Getting tired of Bobby's shit." Then say, what do you want, you big ball son of a bitch? Rogaine. Funny lines. Bobby Lashley did not think that was funny. Backed him in the corner, uh, and told him, "Hey, if he wants to impress them, hurt somebody because that's what they do. They hurt people." All right. Next up, we had a match for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. This was kind of backstage segment. Dick Wayne was talking. Of course, uh, Christian Cage came in and started talking for him. That's when Jay Lethal said, "Hey, you're Ring of Honor champion. How about giving me a shot?" Basically, Nick Wayne didn't seem like he wanted to really give Jay Lethal a match for that TV title, but Christian Cage spoke up to him and says, "Of course, Nick accept your challenge." So Jay got the better of the filling out process. Nick took over after a hurricane on the floor. Jay Lethal made a couple comebacks. Nick hit a roundhouse, then hit the Fisherman Buster for the win. Pretty good match here. I will say Nick Wayne does have potential, especially as a heel. Let that kind of hit the weights a little bit, uh, hit a couple steaks, or at least some you know fake steaks. I guess I don't know. Get a little more protein on them, and like I said, I don't think he's 20 now. Hit me up in the chat, so he's got a lot of time for that body to grow into something. I mean, look at Kyle Fletcher now. He's kind of grown into his body too, so and he's having pretty good matches. Which leads us to the main event of the night: Kyle Fletcher versus Adam Page, and of course, this is the semifinal. Uh, between the 22, the winner of this will go off to Double Nothing to face Will Ospreay, and the winner of that wins the Owen Hart Cup and goes on to All In to face whoever the champion may be at All In. Uh, Pretty sure it's going to be Jon Moxley. So this match went back and forth. Page took over and picture. Then Kyle took over after running Page into the barricade. A lot more back and forth stuff. Everybody kind of got their stuff in. Page hit Dead Eye for 2. I still say that should be his finisher, but um, just my opinion, of course. Fletcher wound up getting 2 when Anna Page was going for the buckshot. Fletcher kind of moved the referee out of the way. Fletcher hit them in the webos, then hit the brain buster. Excuse me. But got 2 out of that. Actually, no, it's a sit down power bomb. My bad. Hit the sit down power bomb. Got a very long 2 count. They were fighting in the corner, and a Page counter hit like a corner buckshot. Then went out of the ring, hit another buckshot, got the 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be Anna Page versus Will Ospreay in the finals of the Owen Hart Cup. Like I said, decent show, wasn't bad. Pretty good pretty good matches on the show. See, I'm not going to dog AEW the whole time. When they have a good show, it's a good show. The rumor is Scott Moore might be coming in as the booker, so apparently he's a good booker. Be kind of interesting how he leads things. As if he has total autonomy and all that good stuff, and people will listen to him. I think it comes with some respect from those guys there, those younger guys there. So maybe they will listen to him. But other than that, are you looking for Double or Nothing? What you think? What do you think? Adam Page, Will Ospreay? Do you think it's going to win it? I think I'm betting on Will Ospreay on this one, but I could be wrong. Anyway, that does for me today for AEW Dynamite Recap. You folks have a good one. Take it easy. And until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Ronald Ray here saying thank you for checking out my video. If you don't mind, go ahead and click that thumbs up button, leave a comment, and share this video with family and friends. I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe to RP2 Vision, where I cover the sport of professional wrestling from yesterday to today. Now don't forget to click the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified when my other weekly content is available, like Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, WWE Raw Recap, and AEW Dynamite Recap. I also have 2 live streams. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., it's Spot Show Live Stream, where I discuss the latest news in professional wrestling. And on Friday nights at 8 o'clock p.m., it's Wrestling Gold Friday Night, where I discuss the good old days of professional wrestling. When wrestling was wrestling, wrestling was real because it's still real to us. Folks, have a good one and take it easy.